Shalom, brothers and sisters. This is your brother WasilKamilBey coming at you. Sham Stoppers. Stopping the bullshit before it starts. Got another video for evidence what's going on. And we not anti-government, police, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? We need our public servants. And we need to do the checks and balances. Make sure they're doing their job right. You know. Because they work for us. We don't work for them. You know. So, let's get to this lecture.
Time to round up a big story from the week. We recently showed you the story of a local dad who is fighting the Attorney General's office. He wants the child support system changed so he doesn't have to continue paying his son's mom now that he is the custodial parent of his son.
Did you hear that shit? He's paying her child support and he has his son. Does that make any fucking sense? Get the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? This video been up here for a year and they only got 27 fucking views. Brothers in Texas, where y'all been?
We got a number of calls from other dads in the same or similar situation. These stories may shine a light on the state's child support division and the problems within it. So is the AG's child support division negligent, overburdened, or being held hostage by an inefficient court system? That's a
What you think, bitch?
topic this half hour, and we want to hear from you on our Fox 26 Facebook page and Twitter. Use the hashtag Fox26forlife. Joining us live in our newsroom is our Roundup panel, and it is led by our Fox 26 legal analyst, Chris Tritico. Chris, is this a nationwide problem?
Yes, but in Texas,
You heard what he says? It's a nationwide problem. Look how I throw these people up under this bus. Look at this shit.
the problem is that the Attorney General's office doesn't have the resources that it needs to help the people that are asking for help.
Now, you got $3.6 billion and you ain't got no resources. Come on, listen to this shit.
They just don't put enough money into it, and it's not the Attorney General, it's the legislature that doesn't give them enough money to handle this job.
Did he say judicial? No, he didn't.
The amount of time that it's taken this gentleman to get his case, his child support modified using the Attorney General's office is really not a long period of time, unfortunately. If you want to do it faster, you can hire your own lawyer and pay them out of pocket. That can cost thousands of dollars. The Attorney General does it for free, but it just takes a long, long time. Let me
Spend with me, get a lawyer for something he ain't gonna do. But if you go to the supreme lawyer, it's gonna take a long time. Do y'all hear this shit? Do that even register? If you got a spirit, a soul, and a brain, do that even fucking register?
Our panel, Mustafa Tamiz, our political analyst, almost gave you the wrong title there, and Jackie Valley, our public policy analyst. Good morning to both of you.
Morning.
Mustafa, you know, this gentleman's taken over a year now, I think, as I recall from looking at the research, over a year to get a modification. He's been paying child support to the mother of his son, who doesn't have custody anymore.
Yeah, and look, I have done my fair share of criticism of Greg Abbott on a whole host of things. But our child support division probably collects over $3 billion, one of the most...
Did you hear what this cunt said? Did you hear what Mustafa said? Listen to this cunt.
efficient in the country. So I think that overall they do a good job. But they do such a good job of things like this become a problem because they're so aggressive in trying to collect.
How can you do a good job of creating a problem?
That when someone's trying to reverse it.
Yeah, wait a minute, I need some help the other way.
The mechanisms are not there, and we need to do a much better job doing that.
You know, Jackie, our family law system, our justice system that deals with family law is very slow, very inefficient, and I think that the Attorney General may
You heard that?
be taking a lot of heat for a system that really isn't geared up to move in a very fast way.
Well, I definitely agree with that.
Having been through it.
Since I go through it, I have 2 teenage sons.
You heard her? I'm gonna show you about her too. I'm gonna show you how incompetent she is.
He's correct. General Abbott, his office, not only the most efficient, one of the most, their office is the most efficient. They're number one in the nation for collecting. They collected $3.6 billion last year, and they're also number one in the nation for taking in and out off of government subsidies and government assistance programs by making sure the dollars go.
Now, Texas is number one for child support, making sure these women are being taken off, but I got a woman that says they come in the welfare office all dressed up and the children looking raggedy. Yeah, it's for the women. It ain't for the children.
To the single mothers, and it was like $1.7 billion that they saved for tax dollars, for the taxpayers. So they are very efficient with the resources that they have. Unfortunately, I know, you know, whenever they're dealing with some things, you have to get a court order before they can do certain things. Right. And some of these stories that we're hearing, that's really the case. The family courts.
So if you got to get a court order to do something, doesn't that make it technical and a lie? Come on now.
System has to do certain things before the General Abbott's office can actually execute what the orders are.
Let me go to Sally. She's monitoring our social media.
Yeah, so this was a story that our Randy Wallace did, and we got.
Let me fast forward this because it's a broad. Hold on. Well, I don't want to read that shit.
Are we talking about that are needed here?
Well, I really think that this all boils down to a matter of financing the Child Support Division in the Attorney General's office. And it's a matter of priorities for the legislature. Our legislature needs to decide where it's going to spend its resources. And if child support and collection of child support is at the top of that list, then they should show that by funding the Attorney General at a necessary level to bring in more lawyers to do it. We have a slow system of justice in the state of Texas and really nationwide when it deals with civil cases. And when you're dealing with child support issues when one party's out of state, it takes longer because of the service issues you have. And so, Mustafa, it really seems to me that instead of people bashing the Attorney General for doing a job underfunded, they ought to be talking to the legislature.
Yeah, and it's not just the Attorney General's office. Our Parks Department is underfunded. Our education system's underfunded. There's a whole host of things. The government is spread extremely thin, while the arguments are made that we need smaller governments, but we need government that works. And in order for it to work, you need to fund these.
Okay, he said need smaller government, right? Check this out. When you know it ain't no small government, listen.
Organizations to a level where there's enough people to provide those services.
You know, Jackie, that's a great point. We talk about we need to make our government smaller, and then isn't this a product of making smaller government?
Again, this department has been ranked number one in the nation for efficiency and effectiveness.
Yeah, because you're benefiting off of it.
And I think because of the resources that
we don't give a fuck what you think. We want to know what you know.
They do have, they're utilizing them properly. You're going to find problems in any bureaucracy, in any administration. And I think the responses that we've seen from the governor-elect's office, he has been very prompt to try to correct the situations that were brought to his attention. So no, I do think small government is working very effectively, and this is a great example of that.
Now, he said we need small government, and this dumb asshole just said small government is working effectively. You see what I mean? Don't know how to answer the goddamn question.
Yeah, all right. Great example of that, right? Poor guy.
Look, they laughing at her. Now, look, that's why she's a policy analyst. Look at this shit. What a daddy is, goddammit. Huh? What a daddy is. Yeah, she ran him off. This is Sham Stoppers. Hit us up. This ain't no anti-government movement. We need to put these people up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Some of them need to be on the street selling their ass because it's about to get cold. You know what I'm saying? So, hit us up. Energy ain't for free. You know the contact information will be at the bottom. Peace.